Choke down the bees. Hopefully get that queen down below if she isn't already. This looks like a nice long piece right here, so we're going to cut this piece. Free it up. Oh yeah. That's beautiful right there. Look at that piece. Nice long piece of comb. Still looking on there to make sure we don't see the queen. There's a queen cell that was killed by a queen and chewed out. So when this hive swarmed, another queen was born. They had multiple queen cells in here. So what she does, she goes through and kills all the other queen cells that haven't hatched yet. And the workers chew it open. That's why it's chewed open on the side. About that long. We'll do a little cut somewhere down here. Eyeballing it somewhere like here.
You can see her. Hopefully I got her before she...
That one was a big, fat, thick piece, and you can see what they've got is they've got it tunneled down in there, so. And that's why we don't like tunnels that we can't see. There's a queen cell right there. Obviously that one's been chewed through, but still. We don't like it. I'm just going to go ahead and open this up. Open this up right here. Probably cut this piece off and then use it separate.
I even know.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and put that frame in there. Grab the next one. Yep. Beekeeping tip for the day: don't set your smoker on top of your queen cage. It'll melt it.
Shoot, do we melt it?
Yep. So we'll go through here and we'll go get another cage, just in case. I've got one in my pocket. So you might be wondering why I'm going to all that trouble for such a small piece, but that's got a lot of honey on it, so I don't want to take that away from the bees. see what our next piece of the puzzle is here. I think we're going to go right here. One good thing is I've not seen any brood up here yet. The only thing I've seen up here is nectar and honey, so that's a good indication the queen is down below and not up here, so that's what we want to see. Yep. A giant sticky birthday cake.
Yeah. Bunch of little crunchy snacks.
So I just kind of wanted to give another close-up look here now that we've got a little more than halfway through. You can see what it looks like on the inside there. See those old queen cells right there? So this hive definitely built a lot of queen cells. Probably part of the swarms that we caught in the bushes. So we're going to keep on going. We're going to put as much of that bigger stuff into the frames first, then we'll worry about dealing with the smaller stuff. There's a whole bunch more crazy comb back in here, so I'm going to try to save what I can and what makes sense. But I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time saving every little piece. lot of this over here looks like it's going to be nectar and honey with some queen cells. That one right there is a nice flat piece. Go nicely in the frame. It's a very sticky situation. Everything's sticky now.
You have to leave your bugs outside and just let them eat them up.
Yep. Okay, and there we go. That's our last one banded on there. We'll get rid of the rest of this stuff and melt it down, and then we'll dive down into the next box. Okay, so now that we got all that comb banded up in there, now what we want to do is we want to go through this box, pull out the frames, put them into a new box, put them onto the new Hive stand so we can give the person their equipment back. We'll see what we're getting in here. So this one's going to be just like a normal inspection. We'll go through, pull every frame, take a look at it, see what we got. If we spot the queen, we've got a new box over here to set her aside in until we're ready to deal with her. Yep, that's fun. First frame we went to pull, the frame rail came apart. Hopefully the rest aren't like that. Hopefully we can at least get one out. Normally I like to start with the end one. It looks like the end ones are coming apart on me, so I'm going to do something a little different. Pull the second one. Hopefully it comes out. Nope. Does not want to come out. Okay, so we had some frames coming apart there on us, so I wasn't sure what all we had here, so I wanted to tilt the box up and look at the bottom and see what we got. As you can see, there's a couple frames that the bottom rails are falling apart on. There's a couple frames that the top rails are falling apart on. We've got an acorn in there. That's interesting. So we're going to try to pop a couple of these out, get our frame nailer ready, nail some frames together as we go here. So we get set up for that. We'll see what we can do. Okay, so as you can see, this is a very, very strong populated hive. This is a very good set of bees right here. We've got the top box taken apart, banded in the frames. By doing that, I've kind of driven all the bees down here into this bottom box. And that's not going to make life easy trying to get these frames out. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it back together. I'm going to put a queen excluder right here, because we're pretty sure the queen's not in that top box. That was all nectar and honey. I didn't see any signs that the queen was up there laying. So we're going to get these guys down. We're going to put a queen excluder on top. We set the boxes back on top. Hopefully tomorrow we'll come back out here and a lot of these bees will be up into that top box, top two boxes there, and we can pull them off and then work a little bit better in this box right here. So I think that's what we're going to do for tonight. So Nick's got the queen excluder. Let me smoke these guys down. And again, you can see these bees are really not aggressive at all. I mean, we've done a lot of intrusive work here. We smoked them a lot, and they're still not really boiling out at us. They're still just interested in going back home, getting their hive back together. some of this off. Scrape some of that stuff off there. Okay, queen excluder. No, the super that the bees are in.
Oh.
Okay. Now we can put that on there. Inner cover, outer cover. We'll go ahead and let them calm down till tomorrow. We'll come back tomorrow. We'll pull these top two boxes off, set them aside. We'll make sure we're set up. Nail frames. We'll start pulling frames off and nailing things back in. Get them moved over in another box. And they may produce some honey for us yet this year. So stay tuned tomorrow. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and you'll see our second part of our video when we put it out. Thanks.